Servant leadership keeps coming up a lot lately, I would say in the last couple weeks. And I just want to share a little bit of a story. Got let go from my job quite a few months back, and I used to travel a lot for the last 15-16 years. I've been home, and the question of servant leadership, it actually came up. I have a men's workout group that I go to, and there was a question that they had that we were just asking amongst the men, and they said, who's been an example of a servant leader in your life that has had influence on you? And I tried to think, and of course Jesus Christ is my perfect example of what a servant leader was, of what he did. Even when he was washing the feet of the disciples, and that was, he wanted to show an example of what he wanted them to do to others. But for example, for me, that I've seen just in the last couple months, I've always known it, but I was able to see it quite a bit, was my wife. My wife is a really, really amazing example of what a servant leader is. And I've seen that because I have been home, whereas I used to travel and didn't know exactly what was going on while I was gone, especially with having a lot of kids. There's a lot of prep work, there's a lot of laundry, there's a lot of getting the kids ready, looking at homework, papers to sign, just making sure that everybody's accounted for, and cooking and working a business as well. She was doing all of it, so I've seen firsthand of what a servant leader is. Because what is a servant leader? It's the intent of putting others first and serving others first before you even take care of yourselves. And for those of you that have a woman in your life that does that, that's a blessing. And for those of you that have people in your life that have that influence, it's amazing, because that shapes you and molds you, and it makes you want to be a servant leader as well. So that's been my example that I've seen for the last couple months, and I'm very thankful to have an amazing wife that is a servant leader, has a heart of a servant leader, and it's because of her love for Christ and the love for the Lord. Very thankful for that. I just want to say thank you to her. You know who you are. You're watching this too, so I hope this is a blessing, and it's a challenge to you as well, that you would hopefully be an example of a servant leader to others by putting them first. Whether it's, serving others at dinner time, instead of taking you're first to eat, you put your last to eat, or opening the door, or just doing stuff without being asked. Especially if you're married, we're one flesh, we're equally yoked. So it's not what are you doing, what am I doing, it's what are we doing. It's doing stuff without expecting anything back. So I hope this is a blessing to you.